Ciao Bella! Welcome to Bella Uncinetto. I'm Christina and I'm so glad that you're here with me today. If you're new, welcome in. If you're returning, welcome back. No matter how long you've been here, I always appreciate your time. Today, hair in my mouth. Today we are going to bring back a book that I've had for a minute that I realize I have not done a label my library on. So I have a list on this sticky note of books that I have in my collection. I went through when I was organizing this table over here. I have all my books over there, and I was going through and organizing what I've done because if it has tabs in it, a lot of my books that I've done, the label my libraries, right? They have these green, oh, these green sticky note pieces in it. Some of them have other colors, but this one didn't have any tabs in it. And so I went back through my YouTube videos and saw that I did a book look. Like, we looked at it together, but I didn't actually label what I wanted to do in it. So I thought we would do that today. Now, I bought this book originally because Sarah over at Crafty Moose, Sarah, did a flower power cal. So for a year, she did something where it didn't matter what you submitted. It was had to be something flora, fauna-y, right? So something to do with plants. There were a couple of times I submitted coloring sheets. I did some painting. I did crochet. I did embroidery. There were all kinds of things that I did for the year-long thing. And in order to be eligible for the prize, you had to submit something every month for 12 months. And then those people were put into a drawing. You could still participate even if you couldn't do something every month, but you needed to do something every month to be eligible for the there were two prizes that she drew for. And when I got this book, I thought, oh, this would be perfect. And so I did the book look on it, and then I never did anything out of it. So I thought, let's flip through it and see if there's something that we could do. So this is Crochet Collage Garden by Chris Norrington. Now this is written in UK language for the pattern. That didn't deter me from using it. I don't know. Time got away from me, I guess. And some of these things are kind of complicated. So maybe that was a little bit of a deterrent, and that I was like, I don't know that I have time to sit down and commit to one of these projects. But there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There are 10 collages in here. So we're not going to look through all of them, right? Because I will link the book look video. I'll try to put it up here somewhere, but I'll also put it in the description box so that if there's something, if you want to go back and look at all of the sections, you can do that. So we're not going to talk about the sections specifically. We're just going to go into the pieces. So all of them are something like this. So these would actually be really, really good with thread, which I don't use thread, right? I don't use thread at all. Oh, there goes my camera. I hit the button. Okay, but they would all be really, really good with thread. So they all kind of look like this. Some variation, right? In different patterns and flowers and structures. So, I know I don't want that one. Some of them have little pieces that you could add to it as well. So, and it does have charts. It does have like all the different elements. So there's multiple flowers. It shows you how to do each one. in the written pattern and in the chart. So that's nice. Oh, that's cute. Oh, I went too fast. I went too fast. Oh, was that the last one? Oh no. Oh, that one's cute too. Okay, so 3, 4, 5. Okay. So then we narrow it to 4. Okay. I think I've chosen the ones that I want to do. So this one is a vintage blue bouquet or bouquet, however you say it. And there's a little blurb for each one there. This is the picture. So I will put a little sticky note there. And then, oh, I lost the last one. That's okay. If you don't know, my favorite color is blue. There are some specific blues that I'm drawn to more than others, but blue in general is my calm, my peace, my happy place. And that's where I find that's the color that brings me the most positive energy, right? If you will. This next one is called Midsummer Daydream. This would be the second one. Now, I know I told a story when I was looking at the book. I remember very vividly talking about this because when I taught high school English, I would put on a play. There was the local college did something called the Shakespeare Scene Festival, and so schools could sign up to perform at the college for the Shakespeare Scene Festival, and you would get like 20-25 minutes for your performance. Your kids would come, perform, have lunch on campus, and then go back to school. And so we always did a Midsummer Night's Dream, but I let the kids choose different pieces from the play that they wanted to do. And some of these flowers remind me of the flowers that they would make, right? Because they didn't crochet the flowers, obviously, but they would make, like out of paper and things, some of the other flowers. Okay, and so the last one, this is called Poppy Posy. There was another one called Terracotta something, and I liked it, but the pot part was actually a piece of terracotta, and I like this one because it's all crochet. I also have poppies on my arm, so I am very fond of the poppies as a flower. So I'll show you the other one. This was the other one that I was thinking about doing. It's called Terracotta Pot. I really like this one. But this piece, it's not that I would struggle to find it. It's that I would be hard pressed to put them all together, if that makes sense. Like to put it in the pot. It would be a little bit more difficult. So, that is the Label My Library for this book. I strongly urge you to check it out. I will have the link to the book look in the description box. And maybe one day I will get to some of these, but at least I've selected them with you. So, now that you've seen it, what order would you do them in? Would you do these specific ones? Would you like different kinds of flowers? Oh, I hit the button again. Sorry about that, guys. Have to be more careful. What would you? What order would you do them in? What order do you think I should do them in? If you go back and take a look at the book, would you do other ones that are in there? So the cool thing is, though, also it says that there's 100 patterns for plants and petals and flowers. So you could potentially mix and match if you wanted to create your own diverse kind of uh, bouquet, right? You could do that and pick which ones you wanted to make and do it that way. So, I would love for you to comment below your thoughts, suggestions, ideas, anything like that. And then let me know what your favorite flower is, even if it's not in the ones that I showed you. What's your favorite flower? Do you have a favorite flower? Um, I really love irises and lilies. Those are some of my favorites. My grandfather grew roses competitively, so I like roses. I know a lot about roses, but they wouldn't be something that I would plant on a regular basis. And then, as far as like my flower for the month, it's like a jonquil. It's because my birthday is at the beginning of spring, and jonquil is one of the first flowers that pops up to signal that spring is coming in the area that I've lived in. It does here as well, which is interesting. So that's it for this book. And as always, be well, be safe, and be the change you wish to see in the world, everyone. Ciao, Bella!